Hi for Liberty and Economics Review and libertyandeconomics.com and Nick Sorrentino. Um, Obama is going to freeze federal employees' pay for 2 years. What a sacrifice. On average, the federal employees at total compensation make about $120,000 a year. 1 out of 5 federal, now that's total compensation, retirement, health, and so on. But 1 out of every 5 federal employees makes over 100,000, just in salary. On average, the federal employee makes twice as much as those in the private sector. Um, I live outside of Washington D.C. I'm surrounded by federal employees, and hopefully nobody will be throwing, um, you know, rotten tomatoes or potatoes at my house. But I will say this: you guys are way overpaid. Okay, you guys get every federal holiday off. I used to work in Fairfax, Virginia, where which is home to all the federal employees. And I'll tell you right now, if there was a federal holiday, I was going into work because I worked in the private sector, and invariably it would happen like this. I'd be rolling into work. It was 6:30 in the morning, and I hit 66, which is the god awful highway 102 going into Washington D.C. Actually, well, from Virginia anyway. And all of a sudden, I look around and I'd be like, "Wow, like this is fantastic! I'm going to get to work, way early. Why is there no traffic? I mean, what happened? Was there an accident off the road or something?" And then I'd realize it was like Columbus Day, and all the federal workers were at home snoozing, you know. But those of us in the private sector had to show up at work to make less money. Um, and then we were taxed on the money that we made to help fund the people who work for the federal government to make more money on average than those of us in the private sector. Makes sense. Anyway, I'm telling you right now, for those of you who have never been anywhere near Washington D.C., first off, count your blessings. Okay, I mean honestly, it's a great place to visit. It's real fun. Go to the Smithsonian. It's neat. Take a look at the Capitol Rotunda and all that, and get the hell out. Okay, because this is a soul sucking city. All right, but anyway, I just want you to know these people live good. I mean, 7 out of 10 of the wealthiest counties in the United States surround Washington D.C. because they're full of federal employees. Okay, they get paid really nicely on average. Loudoun County, the county just above me, um, the average pay per household is $120,000, and that's largely influenced by the fact that it's full of federal employees. It's the wealthiest county in the United States. A lot of people don't know that. Then Fairfax County's after that. Montgomery County, Maryland's after that, and it's just ridiculous. So when you're paying your taxes, I know it's a little early. It's we're thinking about Christmas now, not taxes, but if you're a libertarian, you're always thinking about taxes, I guess. Just know that these guys they're doing very well for themselves, while you, the entrepreneur or private sector worker, have had to really struggle during this period of economic contraction. Um, you can feel good in knowing that the federal government has expanded by quite a large margin during this time of economic pain, and that the federal workers um, have continued to make, uh, on average, significantly more money than most of you. So think about that when you pay your taxes. Anyway, till next time, Nick Sorrentino.